This is a No and Go Storm Alert. Here's Jonathan O.
Hello, I'm meteorologist Jonathan O with a No and Go Storm Alert, and we are following a typhoon named Jongdari as it continues to move closer toward Japan. I want to show you what's happening with the satellite perspective here. And you may be able to notice south of the Ogasawara Islands, this storm that is constantly trying to develop itself and move toward the north and east. I do want to point out we have an interesting effect that's taking place called the Fujiwara effect, where we're having a cold vortex toward the north, and it's going to actually be the ushering factor in turning this and steering the storm toward Japan proper. So let me show you the tropical tracker to give you an idea of what's happening with this particular storm. It's moving toward the north and east. There are the Ogasawara Islands right there, so it's definitely feeling the impact right now, and we're expecting it to really be pretty bad in terms of the strong winds, heavy rainfall, and the high waves taking place because it is a strong typhoon during the day on Friday. Now notice how much of a sharp northwesterly track this storm takes once we head into the latter part of Friday and into Saturday. And the reason why is what I just mentioned, the Fujiwara effect. We have another vortex here that's going to help steer this along toward the north and west. Because of that, we are seeing something a bit unusual. We typically don't have storms in the western Pacific moving toward the north and west near Japan. Usually they're moving toward the north and east. So we'll be watching this very closely. Notice the storm warning area covers from Ibaraki Prefecture in the northeastern areas of the Kanto region up into the Hokuriku region and back toward the Tokai and Kinki regions as well. So for those of you from Tokyo into Nagoya into Osaka, Kobe, you'll be dealing with the impact of this storm as we go forward throughout the next couple of days. So here's a look at the Storm Alert Futurecast. Starting into Friday, we're going to be watching this very closely. Notice it makes that turn to the north and west, has a lot of heavy rainfall. For those of you located in Chiba and Tokyo, we'll be watching this very closely because it looks like that as it comes on shore, the north right front quadrant will really be moving its way over into the eastern areas of the Kanto Plains, at least for the moment. And then we go through the day on Saturday into Sunday. That's when the central areas of Japan should be really getting the impact of the storm. Now, once we go into Monday, the storm is going to fall apart essentially in terms of its circulation. It weakens significantly because of the mountains of Japan. Nevertheless, the western areas of Japan need to be on the lookout because we are concerned about the heavy rainfall. We've already had a devastating situation there. More rain will not be helpful as folks are trying to recover from this particular situation. So here's a look at the Storm Alert 7-day forecast for Tokyo. Friday is going to be the calm before the storm. We're going to see partly cloudy to mostly cloudy skies, high of around 30, which is close to average for this time of year. Saturday, Sunday, main timing, daytime hours around noon. Afterward into the evening hours is when the peak is going to be for Tokyo. We'll be seeing the winds picking up during that time. We're talking about some heavy rainfall. The waves are going to be high along the coast. So please make sure you're not going near the coast as this storm comes on shore. And then we go into Sunday. We're looking at rainfall as well. And then all of that rain starts to shift toward the west. So again, for those of you into places like Nagoya and into Osaka, be ready for some heavy rainfall as we go through the day, late Saturday into Sunday. Then we go into Monday. Tokyo should start to clear out, partly to mostly cloudy skies. And notice temperatures are going to warm back up. We're back into the low to mid 30s. Typically, we're supposed to see high of around 30, 31 degrees as we make that transition into August. So yes, we're going to be seeing a bit of a hot and steamy weather pattern return once again. So that's a look at what's happening right now. Please be safe. This has been a No and Go Storm Alert.